Go and get it, don't hate. Yeah. I'm back. But I ain't never left. I'm back on my grind. It stays on my mind. If it don't make sense, I'm harder to find. I'm back on my grind. It stays on my mind. If it don't make sense, I'm harder to find. I'm back on my grind.
I think I figured it out, man. I think I figured it out. All day I was like, man, what the hell, man? I was like, something ain't right. I'm like, is it the solar flares? It's like I can't even stream. I already. What's up with it, Vincent? I already don't beat Evil West without y'all. I was trying to stream it. I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, let's try to just do it one stream from the PlayStation straight to YouTube, and it still was going out. But hex, nah. I was like, nope. It just kept on doing what it was doing. So I was like, is it the solar flares? Is it the two moons? What's going on? Something's and get interfered. But I figured it out. Man. So, oh, my bad. But yeah, man, we're gonna get straight to this Biomutant, man. But hey, I guess we'll do that. It's a learning experience. Yeah. With the Evil West, it was cool, man. I'm gonna have some stuff I'm gonna install on my page, but for the most part, man, it was a good game, man. As far as the storyline goes, and you end up fighting the daughter, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. But my main thing was like, man, why? Because I remember you was talking about it too, Vincent. You was all like, man, it's like your thing looking all choppy. So then the next day, next time I started streaming, I was like, man, something ain't right. And then it was actually acting up real bad that day. So, but yeah, we back in business.
This sounds like the jackpot. We're back in business, boys.
We're back in business.
We're back in business, boys. We're back in business. We're back in business.
All right. But yeah, other than that, man, we're gonna hop into some Biomutant. This game doesn't look like it's gonna be too crazy. It looked like a decent game. I always wanted to play it. So, but for the most part, I don't think it's gonna be like one of those extra long games, dragged out. Probably a few weekends, depending on how much time I put in, or if I do something during the week. But I think probably like one of them 40-hour games, or even less. We'll see. But yeah, man, that thing was it was making me like, what the hell's going on? I was trying to play PUBG yesterday. I ain't had no really connection. I'm lagging. Yeah. That was all on me, man. That was all on me. Yeah, that thing sucked, man. I was like, no, don't do me like this. What's going on? I was like, no, don't do me like this. We got us a Teenage Mutant Raccoon, though. This game is old. Some years. Boom. Some English. So you turned it on before, but removed it after a few minutes. Never got into it. As far as what was it? Just the gameplay. Or you just like I ain't put no time into it. It looked like something right up my alley. No sound. Oh, all right. Give me a second. Let's see. Analog. That should have did it, yeah. Alright. Oh, I see what's up. Emergal, huh? So key energy. Let's see. Everything 28, 28. What's that crit? 4. But your power go down. Health and armor. Melee damage. I would want to stay with that just because it's the main character, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder, can you just get that along the way? That man look hella crazy. Might have to go fit.
Define your genetic structure.
Ah, I see what's up. I want that shit balanced, honestly.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
Do that, but this melee.
Encode your DNA.
That had the highest melee.
Define your genetic structure.
Hell. Alright.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
Made him look like a brute.
Encode your DNA.
Genetic
Define
fit.
your genetic structure.
More agility.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I hope I ain't doing anything wrong, man, but right there. Recognize biohazard now.
Choose your first style.
That look like a raccoon. Alright, let's do that.
Pick your main color.
And I can go with the perp. That purple, that blue, but we're gonna go with the perp.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak.
So it's that.
Deadeye.
Ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted 20.
Commando.
Attacks inflict 10 more damage.
Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye.
Do that, dude.
Deadeye chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork
Alright,
in the
man,
road
appreciate
where
it.
you make a choice or simply
What
stop
do you got
moving.
YouTube or anything that you be putting your videos on, or where you got your videos at?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Playing
But
them games, huh?
what comes
Fable.
around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress.
Evolution
and as soon as there's enough
and progress.
light, darkness will disappear.
Right is always right.
The yin to yang, huh?
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
But are we though?
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Are you sure?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
R2D2. God, it's a beanie, huh?
You look ready. Okay. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. Some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Let's show. cool. Let's go this way. Devil May Cry on this one.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. sight looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Bio points, huh?
Grab on tight and go. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Found a puzzle. Gotcha.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
What is it? Ooh. Waste a move right there, huh?
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Seeing y'all with that shotty though. What's up, man?
That paid off.
Mokbu far kobi.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers.
Paigatawa?
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Kamuipa.
There have been rumors of one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall.
Farfarifto. Tuka kubu.
The legend of the one-eyed child
Farfarisa.
that grew up as an outcast is...
Balu udulua.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Papa mofubak.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma...
Kaboba farhi.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back.
E bazo dombubu ukoye.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Kutai. Ifar befarb.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Way back in the long ago.
asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here. To see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
That dude funny. Ah, shit.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle, and only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The You handle that net like you've... One day, he hopes the tree will have grown. But today, your folk... Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's a... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it was... The genetic... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally,
Porky
Goop
Puff
is almost done with the Goo Glide. A machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Iatu Yao Mawa.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters.
Valu Alu Herua.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support.
Weta Gono.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Kuzata Ghetto.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with...
To Walu.
I'm gonna be right back.
Nigga, I'm great. I go and get it, don't wait. Nigga, you great. So go and get it, don't hate. Stop waiting for handouts. Put your cell phone. Stay connected, networking like a cell phone. My goal's B.I.G. I guess I'm dead wrong for believing in myself or the upper echelon. Cause I'm a made man like Tony Montana Capone. And a Jedi, so really you do or you don't. Get the memo, you the master of your abilities to see if it makes or not, just like some chemistry. But I always knew that I'ma ball out like MJ in this game. I go all out, but you niggas some lames, you call timeout. But if you only knew that ain't what the grind bout. You apply pressure till there's a diamond, a few more of those, and now you shining. Don't stop now, keep inclining. And it's never hard, just gotta put the time in. Nigga, I'm great. I go and get it, don't wait. Nigga, you great. So go and get it, don't hate. Was boxed in the corner, so I had to swing it out. My paper, family, and biz, I never played about. Gutter in them trenches, just like some grout. In the game, no benches, coach never took me out. Cause I was MVP, an All-American, Rookie of the Year, now I'm a veteran. I'm moving on up, cause I'm a Jefferson, reaping the benefits of my regimen. Nobody gonna save us but yourself. Soon you realize it's us or else. For years, I've been calling out for help. Looked at my hands and played the cards I was dealt. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Hope you get the pitch, imitation is flatter. Flipping the pages from chapter to chapter. Like Tony the Tiger, I'm a fat nigga, I'm great. I go and get it, don't wait. Nigga, you great. So go and get it, don't hate. Nigga, I'm great. I go and get it, don't wait.
You're getting the hang of it. quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Start with straight shots and then pop bows. Shut up, swallow. I'm hopping out there with my Mark Jagger goggles and I'm fresher than a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a motherfucker.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Okay.
Let's see.
Boy, I marked it with the biohazard signpost. Fast travel, okay. Bet. Let's go. I thought that was my woman. You dig?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone.
Imatu Saina.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your... He's grateful for that.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Boop. Say, cause you got the light.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
That's funny though. Got the old dude called Out of Date.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jackney isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jackney's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the
Got
road.
me in the middle
It's
of all
either
this.
the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
But I got you.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
If I need. I'm gonna fight.
Feeling buff. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Cautions you that the Sifu may be a little impatient today.
So let your Sifu know what's up.
Zata is the moto tloho. Kariesne zdaze. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a... Sometimes one memory can make another come to light. Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons. The Boomer... Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the world... He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be... He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival. Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. He disagrees, and the day you meet again, you'll understand why.
Okay.
It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Just like that, huh?
I'm gonna join you. Man, I'm gonna join y'all anyway. Even though y'all had little samurai gears. Ronin. It's family in full scope.
critters and shit. So with a Star Solid. So it's a weird little game, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm enjoying it.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Timbula, Grimlimben.
Says they're wary of strangers.
Timbula, Grimlimben.
Points out that...
Let's go talk to your sensei.
Sibi? La panen aginkanman. Geratna fala hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next. And that's... There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she... Your Muma invented Wang Fu. The Sifu... Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
What?
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Hello?
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Offers you extraordinary prices for...
Gotcha.
Awale, yeah. Itu, awale, yeah.
Time to make a deal.
So you got the weapon side. About that moon cut, whatever that is.
Iboya,
You got the
amanira
okay.
atsale.
The vendor says...
Iboya. Atirawan nila fahan.
Which is...
Niya pasa o korin.
Swim. No.
Egg, vigadaso. Egg, vigadaso. Papa bayo atwa. Waro atwan zamata pe waido.
Écoute la capture, écoute la capture.
The gatekeeper welcomes...
So going?
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution. The Wonka deformed and unfurled.
What? Oh, hell no. What the hell is that?
You're low on health.
Give me the business though, I ain't gonna lie. Or whatever that move was. Get your melee up.
Buffer than ever. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade. And sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake.
Rakia.
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately,
Wanakanuako.
he thinks you should really know how to swim.
Auta sa redondo kuhana. Wanapdapat ko. Turtua. Uzo. Manutay baradrade.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Manutay baradrade.
Wait,
Wanapdapat ko.
but you need... Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Dere?
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Beri?
The dedic...
Mina lagi mamuru.
You should...
Beri?
She'll see you at the village square.
Beri?
She says that's good. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He wonders what usefulness you found.
I don't know what happened, but I'm make it work.
You did well, but he can't help... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Kalino?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you.
Tate ko babasati. Kalino?
She wants you to grow up and start...
Anson bara. Saturutu.
They look determined. Better watch out.
Nakisisana basurangu inimdigori aboritare.
Here.
Nakisisana famamuni esamasa. Mali arunu matua.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Mali arunu matua.
Up, up, up. Mama taught me these hands. What's up? What's up? I said, don't you do it. Don't you do it, boy. Don't you do it. Mama.
Asil natu.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Asil natu maletuk.
The mo...
Brumblene marsamon.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Kidlo.
He su-
Ei kanisala. Why ad food? Why ad como uno salafi?
the s-
Mishako hachel sirka full of the horse.
Say, Mama, I'm ready.
Tukonda.
your Muma says it's about
Andro?
wants you to understand.
Tukonda.
She
Like that, Mama? Yes, my son.
Inadabsunka.
your Muma says you did well today.
Inadabsunka.
Thanks you.
Ruhemutun. Kanamunta.
You should
You said, man, pass me the hook. Catch grasshoppers. Circle, what's that?
catchy.
Rizentere.
Yo-
Vaiseno casa. Kanamunt.
It's called an.
Kanamunt.
Yo-
Amun.
Your Muma says
Kala.
she's rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Andore. Kanamun.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Monibasa.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Pialtuma.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Topsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
You left my mama. Get out my mama!
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Mama!
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. They couldn't keep it down. Floodhogs on the loose. They've a group of myriad crusaders already. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. You. Look, an emergency box from the... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? A smart foe would lead. Finish 'em. Even the feel of the air changes as you go underground. Check out those guns.
Boy, like an airbender, huh? Oh, biobender.
Looks valuable. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when... Toxin? There must be...
We can check out Brickstown since we're right over here. It's closer, right?
This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Let's see. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. You really put a spin on it. Go see what you can see in this fresh day. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Can we get them in 10 minutes? I think so. Snuffleupagus.
You found your warehouse, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all to see. Bullets everywhere. You're on the ropes.
See what that devil may cry. So we'll get you out of there one way. Snizzle fluff poop. Yeah. Like this.
pigeon boo. Yeah, pigeon boo.
Nam tàu béo nam ăn bầu à, tàu bảo, vậy cháu, nam bố chế. Win chào bảo.
Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you about it sooner or later. It's not far from here.
Cháu chi.
Glad to...
Cháu à bảo, cứ mà nhớ sợ.
Never know until you try. Go make the most of the day.
Las blitza uituit.
thinks you should track down Goop. He should have completed his surfer-durfing Googlite by now. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. We're all heroes of our own stories, or so we hope. A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Say, I don't want no poo. Or do you?
found the track. Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just No, it was never nice. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and... What a wonderful day!
I don't think I'm gonna stop right here.
You've been working out.
We'll pick back up later. Yeah, let's do that. Save. Game is cool though, but I thought it was gonna be like a little quick, but for the most part it looked like it is. That if this is all I have to do, but it is pretty much open world. So, but other than that, thank you for stopping by, man. Akuna fucking Tada, and I'ma holla. Yeet.
Yeah, nigga, we made it. And I can tell that they hate it. But we made it. Yeah, nigga, we made it. And I can tell that they hate it. But we made it. Yeah, nigga, we made it. And I can tell that they hate it. But we made it. Yeah, nigga, we made it. And I can tell that they hate it. Yeah, but we made it. Yeah, nigga, we made it. Cause hard work pays off. Until I'm in my grave, no days off. Stay dedicated, never strayed off. Negative energy, I never get